Simulate 5-1, turn right, heading 180. Order 1-4 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation, and a rather unplanned video, as I didn't truly expect to see something like this coming out in the news. In just recent hours, Bloomberg, a usually very reliable source, reported that Emirates was seriously considering purchasing Etihad Airways, in what would be an absolutely huge move, leading to one of the largest airlines in the world being formed through the merging. The reason why this news is so shocking is, believe it or not, many months ago, the exact same story was reported, and I did cover it on the channel. However, the view on that matter was far from positive, with both parties denying that they had any interest in merging and wanted to continue operating separately. However, the deal with the pilots between the two carriers reignited the rumours, and today we sit with fresh new ones. The report by Bloomberg was published on the 20th of September, however this video is going out Australian time on the 21st of September. People familiar with the matter have essentially told Bloomberg that the Persian Gulf airline Emirates is eyeing a takeover. This comes after Etihad Airways continues to report severe losses in the billions. In the most recent financial data, we learned that Etihad had improved. However, by no means was it a drastic improvement, and was still relatively concerning for the airline. Bloomberg and Reuters also reported that the airline was reconsidering its order for new aircraft, with people stating that they may not need all their 777Xs that they had on order, simply due to the cancellation of multiple routes through the thorough restructure of operations put in place in order to try and save the airline from going under completely. According to Bloomberg, talks are currently in the preliminary stages, which very simply means nothing is close to being confirmed, and at this stage we should take it with a grain of salt, despite it being extremely interesting, because essentially it could fall through at any moment. Before this merger even went ahead, it would require the blessing of many people in the United Arab Emirates. However, I just want to mention that this video was complete and ready to upload. However, I've had to cancel that upload because we've had new developments which I want to include in this video. So Bloomberg did report that Emirates and Etihad were in the preliminary stage of discussions. However, about an hour and 45 minutes ago, both airlines confirmed that they are not in any way going to be merging together. This is now the second time that Emirates and Etihad have had to cancel out the rumours that they are going to merge. You really have to wonder where these rumours are truly coming from and how these people are hearing it, and if they're actually spreading fake news. When taking a look at the two airlines' current fleet, if this merger did happen, Emirates would have even more A380s at their disposal and would no longer be operating very few variants of aircraft. They take on board the A321neos in the future, A320s, A330-300s and 200s, A350-900s, A350-1000s, and so on. However, with some of these still on order, Emirates may look at cancelling them, or potentially communicating with the aircraft manufacturer in regards to converting them to aircraft that are more suitable to their own operations. What could this be? I'd hazard to guess potentially the A380. But it does actually beg a big question. Hypothetically, if Emirates and Etihad didn't deny this merger, when will Emirates have too many aircraft? And will this merger lead to complete and utter world domination if it does occur? These are very valid questions, because at this point in time, Emirates has very few untouched markets around the globe, and is constantly expanding and launching new services to existing markets. They have single-handedly resulted in other airlines pulling out of select airports, because Emirates have taken such a large chunk of the market share. If this merger was to actually go through and it hadn't already been denied, what could it mean for Qatar as well? You could argue Emirates and Etihad are the airline's two biggest competitors, and with the two potentially merging, it could impact Qatar drastically, who, if you weren't aware, also reported losses just a few days ago. In all honesty, I don't really want to see this merger happen, and I'm very, very glad that both Emirates and Etihad have strongly denied these rumours. In its current state, Etihad Airways isn't profitable, but they do have a cracker of a livery, and I'd be very disappointed to see that go. What are your honest opinions on everything that's been occurring? As I said, this is now the second time where news has broke that they were considering a merger, and then they've had to deny it an hour or two later. It seems to be a very reoccurring theme, so I would definitely be interested to hear your take. Once again, I want to thank you very much for your continued support that you show on every single upload. I really do appreciate it. I look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
Race all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.